Torrance ground, Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is at the south ramp with Victor. Would like the Cat 10 rating and request VFR departure to the north.
Joshua approach Sirius 887 to Bravo 14.6.
Number 15 Juliet Golf Torrance ground. I got your request for the Cat 10. It starts now. Good luck. What's your aircraft type again, please?
Skyhawk 172 slant Alpha.
Number 15 Juliet Golf Roger. Runway 29 left. Taxi via Alpha Golf.
29 left via Alpha Golf for 15 Julie Golf.
There was another aircraft that checked in just there. What was that?
Sirius 887 to Bravo out of 13.8.
Who are you trying to get hold of?
Joshua approach.
Gotcha. You might want to go back to your previous frequency. You got a ground controller, right?
Roger. He, LA Center said should be talking to you.
Are you airborne?
Affirmative. I'm headed to Victorville Airport. I have an engine failure.
Got you. Go ahead and go back to the previous controller, and he'll coordinate everything from there. There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
72 Bravo.
Not a fan of those stutters. I don't know what that's about. Tower 124.0, we're set. Got the right VOR. Santa Monica 128 radial.
Victor Tower, Sirius 887 to Bravo 11,000.
Sirius 8872 Bravo Victorville Tower. Wind is 190 at 5. Clear to land. Any runway.
Clear land, 72 Bravo.
And number 72 Bravo, is this complete engine failure?
Affirmative, complete engine failure.
Roger, thank you. We got the fire trucks rolling.
Thank you.
Real data transfer problems with SPAD. I don't quite know why. But it is really translating slowly, and I'm not sure why that is. All right, well, we're ready to go one way or the other. Switch over to ground, or to tower. Our next frequency is going to be Hawthorne, which is 121.1. Let's be ready for that.
Burbank ground. King Air 33 Alpha Juliet is ready to taxi with Gulf, and we're at Bravo 3.
King Air 33 Alpha Juliet, Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi via Bravo.
15 via Bravo, 33 Alpha Juliet.
Torrance. Torrance Tower. Torrance Tower, Skyhawk 15, Julie Golf 29 left, ready for takeoff. Torrance Tower, I hope I said.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, Torrance Tower, runway 29er left, clear for takeoff. Northbound departure approved, wind 290 at 8.
29er left, cleared for takeoff. Northbound departure approved. Thanks for the winds, 15 Julie Golf.
Wind check, Victor, no.
Victorville, wind 190 at 5, 190 at 5.
Speed's alive, center line, takeoff point, rotate. Trim isn't working. Okay, we're gonna have to live with that.
Number 5 Juliet Golf on the right turn out of contact Hawthorne Tower 121.1.
Hawthorne Tower 21.1 for 15 Julie Golf. Hawthorne Tower, November 15 Julie Golf is 5 miles southwest just off Torrance. Request mini route northbound.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, Hawthorne Tower, remain outside of Los Angeles Bravo airspace until advised by Los Angeles Tower. Hawthorne altimeter is 2982, squawk 1531.
2982 squawk 1531 for 15 Julie Golf, and remain outside the Bravo until approved.
Sentence clearance delivery, 872 Romeo, good afternoon. Got request a clearance to John Wayne, wind, this is for an I-6.
Number 872 Romeo, Los Angeles clearance, got your request for the I-6, it starts now, good luck, clear to John Wayne Airport, Seal Beach 7 departure, Seal Beach, then direct. Climb via 6 at maintain 4000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3361.
Okay, LA Tower is going to be 119.8.
Malibu 87 Romeo is cleared to John Wayne via the Seal Beach 7 departure. Climb via SID, except to maintain 4000, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3361.
Number 72, Romeo, read back correct.
Burbank Tower, King Air 33 Alpha Juliet, holding short 15.
King Air 33 Alpha Juliet, Burbank Tower, runway 15, clear for takeoff, wind 180
Thanks for the wind, clear for takeoff. 33 Alpha Juliet.
Number 5, Juliet Golf, contact Los Angeles Helicopters 119.8.
Going to Los Angeles Tower 119.8 for 15 Juliet Golf. Los Angeles Tower, Skyhawk 15 Juliet Golf is at Hawthorne and 305, or 405 at 1,800, climbing request mini route northbound.
Sky 15 Juliet Golf, Los Angeles Helicopter, squawk ident, say altitude again.
1,900 climbing, we will ident 15 Juliet Golf.
Sky 5 Juliet Golf, radar contact 4 miles south of the Los Angeles airport. Clear through the Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the mini route northbound. Maintain VFR at 2,500. Los Angeles altimeter 2982. Report overhead.
Clear through the Los Angeles airspace via the mini route northbound 2982 on the altimeter. Report overhead and maintain VFR 2,500 for 15 Juliet Golf.
Number 72 Bravo, are you wanting to terminate now or are you able to taxi to the ramp?
No, I'm just going to terminate. The fire department is here now. Thank you, 72.
See you later.
November 64 Sierra Bravo doing mic check.
I have a 6-4 that just called mic check. I got you loud and clear.
Not being able to trim to hold this altitude is a pain in the
Copy that,
butt,
thanks.
but we'll deal with it.
Number 3 Alpha Juliet, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure 33 Alpha Juliet. Good day.
Okay, our next frequency is going to be Santa Monica Tower on 120.1. It's LAX below us.
John Wayne clearance, Panthera 127 Charlie Bravo. IFR to Palomar for
On our radio.
ILS 2 rating.
Didn't load the fancy Mr. X scenery for some reason.
127 Charlie Bravo, John Wayne clearance.
We'll watch our altitude
Got
here.
your request for the I2 rating, and technically this isn't an ILS rating, it's a IFR rating, so we abbreviate it as I2, but that's minor. Clearance on request, standby. Number 5 Juliet Golf, no need to report, leaving the Los Angeles Bravo airspace and about 2 miles to the north. Radar service is terminated. And keep the squawk code, contact Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
Radar service terminated. Keep the squawk and go to Santa Monica Tower on 120.1 for 15 Juliet Golf. Thanks. Our next frequency after Santa Monica Tower is going to be Van Nuys 8S on 127.55. Santa Monica Tower, Skyhawk 15 Juliet Golf, 3 miles south of the field, 2,500, just crossing LAX via the northbound mini route. We'd like to transition to Van Nuys.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, Santa Monica Tower, altimeter 2981. After Santa Monica, proceed on course. And are you going to be climbing any higher?
Proceeding on course after Santa Monica, 2981 on the altimeter, and no, we'll stay 2,500.
Roger. Advise leaving the Delta, please.
Advise leaving Delta, 15 Julie Golf.
Los Angeles Ground, Malibu 87 Romeo is at the FBO at Alpha 5. Request taxi with uniform.
There's Santa Monica Airport right there.
Malibu 872 Romeo, Los Angeles Ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot.
Taxi via Alpha Foxtrot to 25 left, 72 Romeo.
Our heading after that is going to be about 310.
Number 7, Charlie Bravo, cleared to Palomar Airport on departure. Fly heading 175. Expect radar vectors Victor 23.
Sorry,
Oceanside,
339.
then direct. Maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 5550.
Departure 175 with vectors Victor 23.
What's the vector, Victor?
Oceanside, then direct, maintain 5,000. Frequency 128.1, squawk 5550.
Okay, over Santa Monica, make our turn to
Number 7, Charlie Bravo, read that
339. Huh, my scenery is kind of messed up. It didn't load any of the buildings for LAX, and it didn't load any of the buildings for Santa Monica. Oh well.
John Wayne clearance. This is Bonanza, November 90902 Tango.
Okay, 127.55 is our
IFR
ATIS.
to Avalon with Yankee.
We'll call
this
in
will
with that
be
when
for
we
the
leave.
I-7.
The airspace.
Bonanza 90902 Tango, John Wayne clearance. I got your request for the I-7. Good luck. Clear to Avalon Airport. Correction, that'll be Catalina Airport. On departure, fly heading 220. Expect radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Correction, maintain 2,000. Expect 4,000. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 6306.
All right.
Get to the pass up here.
90902 Tango.
We can tell them we're leaving the Delta. We can get the ATIS for Van Nuys.
0, 2 to 4 after 5. Departure 128.1. Squawk 6306.
Bonanza 902 Tango, read that correct. November 5, Juliet Golf, frequency change approved. See ya.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for your help. 15 Julie Golf. Let's get the ATIS. It's not picking up the Van Nuys ATIS, so let's look at it. MEDAR is 2978. Humidity 2978. Okay, and then we'll go over to Van Nuys Tower, which is on 119.3. Let's try it again, make sure that we don't get it. 127.55, nope, okay, so that's fine. So 119.3 is Van Nuys Tower. Van Nuys Tower, Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is just over Sepulveda Pass, 2,500 inbound for full stop.
Skyhawk 15, Juliet Golf, Van Nuys Tower. Enter right downwind, runway 16 right. Report of being the numbers. Remain clear of the Burbank Charlie airspace, altimeter 2980.
Right downwind for 16 right. Report at the numbers and stay clear of the Burbank Charlie for 15 Julie Golf.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, the altimeter is actually 2978. 2978.
2978 on the altimeter, 15 Julie Golf, thank you. Okay, right downwind for 16 right. Okay. Uh-oh. Big stutters, big stutters. My arm is getting tired from holding this yoke into position because my trim wheel isn't working.
John Wayne. Ground Bonanza 9092 Tango at East Parking, taxi with Bravo.
Okay, our Van Nuys pattern altitude is 1,800.
2 Tango. John Wayne ground runway
So now that
20
we're over the
left,
pass,
Kilo
we can
taxi
start to
via
come into
Alpha
that.
Hotel Charlie.
There's Van Nuys Airport right there. That's the scenery that I've been working on, actually.
20 left at Kilo taxi at Alpha Hotel Charlie 902 Tango.
Okay, pre-flight. Fuel pump on, landing light on, strobe is on, beacon is on. Mixture is full in, tanks to both. Right, downwind for 16 right. Report at the numbers, and we want to be down about 1,800 feet. So we got to lose some altitude here. Six right, let's get our heading bugs set.
San Angeles Tower, Malibu 872 Romeo, ready for departure.
Malibu 872 Romeo, Los Angeles Tower. Runway 25 left, clear for takeoff. Wind 240 at 10.
Clear takeoff, 25 left, 872 Romeo.
There we go, 1,800. Let's put a little more distance between us and the field. A little bit wider downwind leg. Okay, 121. Okay, so our next ground is going to be 121.7. Let's be ready for that. All right, sterile cockpit. Van Nuys Tower, Skyhawk 15 to the Golf is at the numbers for 16 right.
Skyhawk 5 Julie Golf, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind variable 4.
16 right, clear to land, 15 to the Golf. First notch flaps. This is going to be fun without trim, but we'll handle it.
Monte Tower, Pantera 11 Alpha Whiskey, 5 miles to the northwest, inbound full stop. We have the weather.
Our base turn.
Narrow 121 Alpha Whiskey, El Monte Tower, runway, correction, enter right base, runway 19er.
Right base, 19er, Pantera 11 Alpha Whiskey.
Number 72 Romeo, contact SoCal departure.
Going to SoCal departure, 72 Romeo.
Not quite sure the source of those stutters, but we'll live with it. Next notch of flaps. Windows is updated since the last time I flew. That might be a source of the problem. Turn on to final.
Number 1 Alpha Whiskey, runway 19er, clear to land, wind 200 at 9er.
Clear to land, runway 19er, Pantera 11 Alpha Whiskey.
John Wayne Tower, Panthera 127 Charlie Bravo.
Right on the glide
Holding
slope.
short of runway 20 right with Delta at Kilo.
Number 172, correction, 127, Charlie Bravo, John Wayne Tower. Runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind variable between 180 and 250 at 7.
My arm's
Clear
sore.
for takeoff, runway 20
Wish I had
right
trim.
at Kilo.
Final flaps.
7 Charlie Bravo.
Airport's looking good. I've been working hard on this guy. Wind feels like it shifted a little bit to the right quarter. See if we can make a stop right here. Yep. Flaps up. Strobes off, landing lights off, fuel pump off. Let's tell them where we are. Van Nuys Tower, Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is clear of 16 right at Golf.
Number 5 Julie Golf, taxi ramp via Alpha, monitor ground.
Ramp via Alpha, monitor ground for 15 Julie Golf. Okay, we're going to see if we can get my trim wheel working real quick.
Number 7 Charlie Bravo, contact SoCal departure, see ya.
Over to SoCal departure, 7 Charlie Bravo.
John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 9092 Tango, at 20 left at Kilo, ready for IFR departure.
Remember 902 Tango, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind variable between 180 and 250 at 7.
We'll park it right here for a second.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, trim wheel's working. We got it set up here. We're going to be on the LAX VOR when we get out there. That's 113.6. Let's ident that. Yep. And we're going to be on the 143 radial. About there. Okay, and that's going to be, when we get up there, that's going to be a 2, which we have. Good. Frequencies, we're going to be going into Van Nuys clearance first, because we got to get clearance and ask for the mini route out of here. So Van Nuys clearance, let's get the weather first, ATIS 127.55, see if that's working yet. Nope, so let's just check what it is here. MEDAR is 2978, wind variable at 4, just like he told me. Okay, so we'll tell him we have the numbers, now we'll go over to clearance delivery, which is 126.6. We're going to ask for the coastal route southbound. Uh, 126.7. Van Nuys clearance, Skyhawk 15 Juliet Golf is at the West GA ramp with the numbers. I'd like to request VFR departure with the coastal route southbound for the second half of the Cat 10, please.
Sky 15 Juliet Golf, Van Nuys,
Pantera November 640
Stand by.
Bravo requesting a Cat 9 test.
The aircraft calling for a Cat 9 test. You guys stepped on. Stand by just a moment. Number 5 Juliet Golf. You're wanting advisories off before getting to the coastal route, correct?
Yeah, we would like advisories, please.
Number 5 Juliet Golf, roger, departure frequency. 134.2. Squawk 4533.
134.2 and squawk 4533 for 15 Julie Golf.
Number 5 Juliet Golf, read back correct. Alright, who was wanting the cat rating?
November 640 Bravo and the Pantera.
Okay, we've got our departure frequency noted. We can go over
Alright, go
ground.
ahead with your full request. I got you for the cat
121.7.
number 64 Sierra Bravo. I got you for the cat 9er. And go ahead with your request now.
Burbank clearance, Pantera November 640 Bravo. Requesting traffic.
Okay, let's visualize this real quick. We're going to take off. We got to stay below
cruising altitude
the Burbank
3,500
Charlie,
feet. Information Charlie.
which is at 3,000. So we got to stay at 2,500 for a little while. And then when we get cleared into the coastal route, it'll be at 55. Actually, we don't have to stay clear of that because we're going to be
Number 4 Sierra
under
Bravo,
advisories the whole way.
Departure,
So
proceed
we
on
can just
course
climb up
southeastbound, maintain VFR at or below
unless he tells us to
2,500
stay
until
clear.
advised.
It's 3,000 here.
Departure frequency 134.2.
And then we'll
squawk
join the
3221.
143.2 radial. 5 top LAX VOR. Take the 123 radial out.
November 640 Bravo.
Get
Can you repeat the
over
squawk?
Thomas Vincent Bridge, then we'll start looking to make a heading into
Yes, sir. That'll be
Conway.
a 3221.
Okay, so let's call ground and tell them we're ready to go. Ground 121.7, we're ready to go. Van Nuys ground, Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is at West GA ramp. Would like taxi for VFR departure south.
Sky 15 Juliet Golf, Van Nuys, ground runway 15 right. Correction, runway 16 right. Taxi via Alpha Charlie.
16 right by Alpha Charlie, 15 Julie Golf.
Burbank ground, Pantera November 640 Bravo. Transient parking, ready to taxi.
Pantera 64 Sierra Bravo, Burbank ground. I don't see any Panthera over at transient parking. Are you at Millionaire, Mariflat? Where exactly are you? Give me a cardinal direction on the airport.
Okay, we're going to be climbing to 5,500 for that coastal route transition.
November 640 Bravo. I am next to runway 15.
Yeah, that spans a long portion of the entire airport. I'm not. I need to be able to look out the window and see you. So
Okay, let me.
give me a little
November
bit more.
640 Bravo.
Pull up
Let
to
me
and
park
hold
it.
short of the nearest taxiway. Pantera 4 Sierra Bravo, I see you there. You're at the north side of the airport, correct?
Correct. November
Gotcha.
64.
That means that you loaded on a taxiway. That's a movement area. There is no parking area up there. There is a bypass, which it looks like you're in.
I have to
but
connect
you would
this-
have to enter a taxiway to get there, and
connect
that's
that
part of it. Technically.
Line
So,
in the scenery.
That's not going to be a fail. We're gonna go ahead and take it from here. Just be sure that you're loaded from now on in a non-movement area, actually at the actual ramps and the parking areas. Runway 15 taxi via Alpha.
Uh-oh.
Truck runway 15.
Ah. Okay, we're back. Quick reload. Not quite sure what the problem was, but I had a crash. and I've got enough Lewis scripts running and stuff, it could be anything. I just called the PilotEdge and they let me back on. They're going to let me continue this. They've given me a new squawk code, 7302. I presume we're going to keep the same frequency in terms of departure at 134.2. We're with ground here. He said go to 16 right by Alpha Charlie, which for us is going to mean going this away. But yeah, that wasn't the greatest. And I can only remember maybe 3 or 4 crashes in X-plane ever, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. But it was performing not too well, stuttering and stuff. I don't know if it was I don't know what that was, but we're back at it.
Number 1 Alpha Whiskey, no need to report. Runway 24 clear to land. Wind variable at 6.
Clear to land, runway 24, Frontier 11 Alpha Whiskey. Thanks.
Okay, here we are. Okay, let's get our head back in the game. Tower is on 119.3. We'll go over to tower. Our next frequency is going to be departure on 134.2.
Belmonte on Skyhawk 223, Juliet X-ray, ready to taxi with departure to the south.
Trim is set for takeoff.
Skyhawk 223, Juliet X-ray, I'm on ground.
Prop is full, fuel pump
what's
is
the
on,
location
landing
field?
lights are on, strobes are on. Mixture is rich, prop is full. Flaps are up.
I'm over
Gas
in
is
transit
both
parking,
tanks.
just south of the tower.
Number 3 Juliet X-ray, I see you there, thank you. Runway 19er, taxi by Alpha Bravo.
19er, Alpha Bravo, 3 Juliet X-ray.
Van Nuys Tower 15 Julie Golf 16 right, ready for takeoff.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, on course turn approved. Wind is variable at 4.
Clear for takeoff 16 right, on course turn approved, 15 Julie Golf. Okay, let's go. Nobody coming.
November 6 Sierra Bravo. I failed the Cat 9.
Center line.
Reporting in.
Number
RPMs look
Sierra
good.
Bravo, sorry to hear that. The
Engine
Fulton
is Mr.
Tower.
Green.
What's
on the center
your
line.
location? I don't
Airspeed's
know where
alive. Takeoff point. Set for V.
Number 1 Alpha Whiskey,
Y.
by Alpha remain the straight today.
I say 10 miles north, Fullerton.
And
Alpha
ready
to
for
ground,
engine out.
remain 3, yeah, 1 Alpha Whiskey.
And we've got our trim work.
Number 4 Sierra Bravo, rudder, enter right downwind runway 24.
We've got a nice view of the scenery here we've been working on.
Palomar Tower, Panthera 127 Charlie Bravo, approaching Sidru, request landing ILS runway 24.
Number 127 Charlie Bravo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 230 at 7.
Clear to land, runway 24. 7 Charlie Bravo.
Number 4 Sierra Bravo, firm right downwind, enter right downwind runway 24.
Okay, we're gonna make for our intercept.
Enter right downwind, runway 24. Sierra, Pentire November 64 Sierra Bravo.
Thank you.
We can climb quite a bit steeper than we are. If we go to VY, 79 knots. There we go. and we're ready for departure on 134.2.
Number 4 Sierra Bravo, wind variable at 6, runway 24, clear line.
November 6-4 Sierra Bravo, clear land.
Charlie shelf here is 3,000 feet for Burbank. And we should be cleared to center before we...
Number 5 Julie Golf Tech, so go departure, see ya.
Go departure, 15 Julie Golf. Okay, departure, and then our next frequency is going to be whatever they give us, so. SoCal departure, Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf, 2,300, climbing 5,500.
Sky 15 Julie Golf, got departure, ready to contact.
I don't like those stutters. Something changed with this Windows update, I'm sure of it. Okay, we're going to be intercepting the 143.2 radial for LAX, and we need to climb to 5,500. LA Bravo up here is 5,000, so we need to be approved to enter it. So I'm going to stay below it until I'm cleared into it.
There's 72 Romeo.
Coming up to our radial.
Air 15 Julie Golf, you taking the SFRA?
I'm sorry, I missed that. Could you please repeat?
Air 15 Julie Golf, are you going to be taking the SFRA?
I'm taking the coastal route southbound.
15 Julie Golf, Roger. Maintain VFR 5,500 outside Bravo airspace.
5,500 outside the Bravo for 15 Julie Golf. Now he told me to maintain 5,500 and stay outside the Bravo, and yet here the shelf goes down to 5,000, which would put me into the Bravo. So I'm going to ask for a clarification.
Air 2 Charlie Alpha, Santa Barbara altimeter 2981. Hyper 80, air contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
I'm going to stay below the shelf. That's what I'm going to do.
Air 6180 X-ray, Los Angeles Center, Palmdale, altimeter 2984. 84.
SoCal departure 15 Julie Golf.
Air 15 Julie Golf, I need you at 5,500 outside Bravo. That'd be to the north.
Affirmative, before the 5,000 shelf, got it 1,500 or 5,500. 15 Julie Golf. Okay, so he wanted me to get up
Air 72 road contact,
to 5.5 before we go into the shelf.
12618.
So he understood what I was asking about. So I need to get up to 5.5 before I go into the Bravo. He wants me before I got you. I got it. Well, he might fail me for that. It would be deserved. But we'll make our turn here and go back and get to 5.5 and be ready. He wants me to enter
Number
the...
1 Kilo Foxtrot negative. What's your destination?
So he wants me to enter the Bravo at 55. That's what's going on.
Roger.
All right, so we'll stay down here. We'll get out here and get up to 5.5 before we get the Bravo. So I misunderstood the transmission. I thought they were two separate commands. Stay outside the Bravo and go to 5,500. I didn't hear him saying get to 5,500 outside the Bravo and then go so you can go into the Bravo. And that's why you ask, if you're confused, you ask the controller. Now we've got the Burbank Charlie here, but we are in contact with SoCal, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we can go up to 5,500. As we are above.
Air 5 Julie Golf, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
SoCal approach 134.9er, 15 Julie Golf. SoCal approach Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is 4,600, climbing 5,500 for the coastal route south.
Number 15 Golf, SoCal approach, clear to Bravo airspace, coastal route northbound, correction southbound, maintain VFR 5,500, Los Angeles altimeter 2981.
Clear through the Bravo, coastal south, 5,500 VFR and 2981 for 15 Julie Golf. Okay, now we're cleared into the Bravo. So we'll get up to 55. Get back on our radial, adjust our altimeter. Meantime, we've got a lovely view of the mountains.
Or 1 Kilo Fox, you got traffic. He's actually sending towards you. Stuff here. Looks like
There's
you're
our
3 o'clock,
radial.
almost right above you there. Altitude indicates 10,400, type unknown. Looks like he's turning opposite direction, should be no factor.
And I want to be at 5.5 before I go into this airspace. So we're gonna keep our climb going here while we make this gentle turn. And there we are, 5,500. We'll go intercept our radial.
Air 62 Kilo contact Victorville Tower 118.35.
Beautiful view of the Los Angeles Basin. All right, now we look like we're knowing what we're doing. Trim the airplane for 5,500 feet. Take us down below the power curve, on the power curve a little bit. There we go. Coming into our radial. 5,500 feet, entering the Bravo. In just a second here. There's the pass off to our left. Down to our radial now.
One Kilo Foxtrot, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Okay.
Air 1 Kilo Fox, Los Angeles Center, roger, Palm Springs altimeter 2968.
And we got a little flight, a little cruise ahead of us. That's the distance to the VOR, 9 miles, or I'm sorry, 7.7 nautical miles. Then our next heading after that is going to be a heading of about 1, 2, 3. Well, that's going to be our OBS setting. We might fly the heading a little off of that given the winds. So in the real world, I passed my written exam today for the FAA. The score I was proud of. And next step is cross-country flights. And then night work, and then check ride prep. So that's fun.
Number 626 Kilo, Joshua departure, radar contact, say intentions.
Let's see what the wind is at LAX.
Number 62 Kilo, to expect further clearance, 2232,
6,000,
time
095 at 14, okay. Getting close to the VOR here, so little variations are making a bigger difference on our course deflection indicator. Again, I don't know why I didn't load my Mr. X LAX scenery, but it's okay. I'll imagine that it's all down there. Hope the battery lasts. Especially after our little turnaround that we had to do back there and mistake with the crash and all that stuff. We'll find out. Okay, we're going to switch to a from here in a second. Middle indicator for the runway at LAX. Okay, we're now from. We want to go to 123. Some of the buildings loaded for LAX, but only some of them. Maybe my Mr. X library is turned off or something. Uh-oh. Not again. It's gonna happen again. Nope. Oh, thank goodness. It's a little off the radial here. Let's go catch it. And there's Hawthorne off to our right or left. Boy, all kinds of stutters. We have to figure out what's going on. We won't get the weather quite yet for John Wayne. We'll probably get one more handoff before it's time, but just in case it's 126.0, we'll be ready for that. Sort of chasing my needle here instead of just flying a nice easy heading. All right, I can actually see the marina down there. That's where we're going anyway. And let's start thinking descent. So John Wayne is at 1,000 feet.
5 Julie Golf, contact scout approach, 128.1.
So Cal approach 128.1 for 15 Julie Golf. Let's listen for a second, make sure I'm not stepping on anybody. Yeah, back on our heading here. SoCal approach 15 Julie Golf, 5,500.
15 Julie Golf, SoCal approach. John Wayne altimeter 2979er. Cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation, leaving Bravo airspace, proceed 2 miles square park.
John Wayne altimeter 2979er, cancel altitude restriction, leaving the Bravo. And could you repeat the last part of the call, please?
5 Julie Golf, proceed to Miles Square Park.
Proceed Miles Square Park for 15 Julie Golf.
Piper 80 active contact, SoCal approach 134.2.
I don't know where Mile Square Park is.
Number 618 X-ray SoCal approach Burbank altimeter 2978.
Point Vermin.
Alright, 0 X-ray, right, thank you.
Ah, Mile Square Park, got it. Okay. I know where we're going. I just had to look quickly. Okay, Mile Square Park. Got it. So that's going to be a heading for us of about 95 degrees.
Julie, go traffic. Just to the left of you, 12 o'clock over Long Beach Airport, 5 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 4,500, type unknown.
Looking for the traffic, 15 Julie Golf. I don't see
He's actually turning south, coming through your 12 o'clock.
Positive contact, 15 Julie Golf. Got a couple of clouds here we have to stay clear of. See the traffic, he's right there.
1 Kilo Foxtrot, no traffic observed. Register terminated, squawk 34, please change Bruce. Yep.
There is Long Beach Airport.
I'll work on.
We can start kind of coming down here. Maybe 3,000 feet. If we want to be down at 1,000 feet by the time we're at pattern altitude, and we're at 3,000, that's 2,000 feet, that would be 4 minutes at 500 feet a minute. That's going to be about 6 miles. So by the time we get to the Charlie airspace, Port of Los Angeles going off on the left, or on the right. Staying away from these clouds. Hopefully my battery holds out. Long Beach Airport. Yeah, none of my Mr. X or GB, the guy who makes great scenery for the LA basin, none of his airports seem to have loaded, and I'm not quite sure why. It's another thing to figure out. Okay, 3,000 feet's good for now. I'll go down to 2,500. I want to stay 500 below these clouds. I had to find Mile Square Park. It's a visual reporting point. I figured it was between me and John Wayne, but I'm not familiar with it. It'll set us up for a right downwind into 20. Let's get the weather.
2 Charlie Alpha, roger. Contact point, Mugu approach 124.7.
Weather at John Wayne is 126.0. SoCal approach 15 Julie Golf would like to get the John Wayne weather.
5 Julie Golf, right, let me know you're back.
Orange County, John Wayne information. Altimeter 2982. Arriving runways 20 right.
2982. And winds are 210 at 10. So Cal approach 15 to the Gulf is back with you on frequency. Oh, I said with you, how embarrassing. That's Los Alamitos Air Force Army Airfield over there on our left. Let's avoid this cloud.
Up to 11 Heavy with SoCal approach. Check your radio. Delta 211, Heavy, you're not on Los Angeles clearance. You're with SoCal approach. Check your frequency.
Okay, so we should be getting ready for John Wayne Tower 126.8. And we'll hold about here, these clouds, 1800.
Cessna 733 Uniform Charlie SoCal departure, radar contact. Reaching 3000, turn left heading 130, and that's Right, 0 X-ray contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
Just holding at 1800 here.
Air 6180 X-ray SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2980.
Airport's over here.
Air 626 Kilo, your EFC is almost up. Do you need more time?
Keep checking my battery on the GoPro. Hopefully it makes it.
6 Kilo IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
If it doesn't make it, I'll leave an update with what happened. Mile Square Park right in front of us. It's a mile square on each side. Take us down below these clouds a little further.
Air 80X flighting 180 to maintain 7000 vector Long Beach Airport. $7,000. At 3 Uniform Charlie, you're on a heading. You shouldn't reach Limbo. Limbo's probably off to your 3 o'clock and 2 mile. 3 Uniform Charlie, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
This is Scud running.
And SoCal, good afternoon. This is 733 Uniform Charlie 130 heading 3000.
733 Uniform Charlie, SoCal approach, climb maintain 5000, John Wayne altimeter 2979.
Climb maintain 5000, copy numbers, for Charlie.
5 Julie Golf, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
John Wayne Tower 126.8, 15 Julie Golf.
Very basey. If you're able to drop the base a little bit more, and you'll be okay.
Victorville Tower, Cessna 6262 Kilo, out to your west at 16 nautical miles, inbound, requesting a full stop landing in Victorville.
Number 6262 Kilo, Victorville Tower, enter right downwind, runway 17, report midfield.
Enter right downwind for runway 17, will report midfield, 62 Kilo.
John Wayne Tower Skyhawk 15 Julie Golf is just off Miles Square Park, 3 miles northeast, inbound for full stop. Or northwest, correction, inbound for full stop.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, John Wayne Tower, altimeter 2979er, and enter right base, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind variable between 180 at 250 at 9er.
2975 altimeter, right base for 20 right, 15 Julie Golf.
Los Angeles, Delta 211 Heavy, request IFR.
Delta 211 Heavy, standby. Number 8 Tango Foxtrot, radar contacts altitude.
158 Tango Foxtrot.
Pattern altitude 1,056 feet.
Holding.
We're almost there. Okay, fuel pump on, landing light on, strobe is on. Fuel tanks to both.
How about now, 174 Golf Foxtrot?
That's a little bit better.
Make our turn, enter right base. We are cleared to land for 20
Number 8 Tango Foxtrot, contacts Santa Barbara departure scene.
We are right
Contacts
at the numbers.
Departure.
He told us to enter right base,
Tango
not
Foxtrot,
right downwind. So that's what we will do. I was so close I couldn't quite get to the base, but I still heard downwind in my mind. Lots of these stutters still.
Torrance ground, Skyhawk 174 Golf Foxtrot. At the base of the control tower, looking for taxi
First notch
for a
flaps.
southbound departure towards Long Beach with Tango.
Skull 71, Nellis ground, runway 3 right, taxi by Golf Alpha.
And Nellis ground, Skull 71.
See the big,
we're not quite ready to taxi yet.
Okay, my apologies for that. Cancel that taxi clearance. And who was just calling for taxi?
See the big
Skyhawk 174 Golf Foxtrot.
hangars for the airships over there. How are we doing on 20 right? Yeah, we're set up okay.
Call sign one more time, I'm sorry.
17 Golf Foxtrot.
Next notch flaps. Airspeed's looking good.
Okay, I got you now. Number 174 Golf Foxtrot. Torrance ground, what are you wanting to do?
We're requesting attack for a southbound departure towards Long Beach.
A little high, we'll just cut the throttle.
Number 4 Golf Foxtrot, roger, runway 29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet. What's your aircraft type?
We are a Cessna Skyhawk, taxi to 29 right via Alpha Juliet for Golf Foxtrot.
Victorville Tower, Cessna 6262 Kilo, beyond midfield at Victorville for runway 17.
We're back on the glide slope.
Number 6262 Kilo, I don't have you in sight.
Final flaps.
How far out are you?
Oh.
We're going to put it right.
Apparently 11.6 nautical miles now. Let me revector into the BOR, 62 Kilo.
Alright, roger.
Look down at the end of the runway. Cut the power. There we go. Try not to steer off the runway. Be ultra sensitive.
Delta 211 Heavy, clear to San Francisco International Airport. Ventura 7 departure, San Marcos transition, Dennis file. Climb via SID, accept, maintain 5,000. Spec flight level 380, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 7176.
And we will go here just to the hangars.
Clear to San Francisco by Ventura 7 departure, San Marcos transition, Dennis 5, climb via 6 and maintain 5,000. Expect 30 and 5. Departure on 125.2, squawk 7176.
132.25.
Delta 211 Heavy.
Delta 211 Heavy, read back correct, sorry for the delay.
Oh, no worries, Delta 211 Heavy.
John Wayne Tower, Skyhawk 15 Juliet Golf is clear of 20 right at Juliet, and we'll go straight ahead to the hangars.
Number 5 Juliet Golf, taxi straight ahead to the hangar 5 Bravo, remain this frequency. That'll be a pass for the Cat 11, correction, the Cat 10. Congratulations.
Nice for the pass, stay on this frequency and go to the hangars, 15 Juliet Golf. Well, good, there you go. Let's see if the battery lasted.
No, it's ground, Skull 7-1,
It did.
flighted 2 F5s.
All right, well, I don't know when it's going to cut out, so I hope that was instructive. I almost blew it
71 flight
when I was underneath the Bravo shelf, but we figured it out. And,
right, Golf Alpha, Skull 7-1 flight.
And it's fun. So Cat 11's next. That's, I think, LAX to San Diego, Bravo to Bravo the whole way. This is the tough one, though. It's a lot easier with real radios, I have to admit, rather than trying to get that done in sim software. And there you go. So just in case this cuts out, I want to say thanks for watching on the glide slope. If you have questions about the sim,
just so you know, you're a military flight, right?
you can get any of your questions about what kind of PC, how it's built. There's some basic schematics in case you want to build your own, the panel, the instruments, all that kind of stuff. The glue I need to put in here to glue this back into place is all available at www.ontheglideslope.net. I hope you check it out. Thanks again for everyone's readership and viewership. And I've been very, very busy. It's going to stay busy for quite a while, so I can't say that I'm going to be posting with a lot of frequency for probably the next 6 to 8 weeks, but if you keep checking in, I'll post when I can. And thanks again for watching on the glide slope. I think we'll park right over here.
Right. We're going to change to a right cross.
And that is the Cat 10 on PilotEdge. First time I've flown it, I flew the V3 rating back in the old rating program. And there you go. Thanks for watching. And thanks for watching on the glide slope.
Right, cleared for takeoff. Right crosswind departure.
This is a good place right here, I think. All right, thanks for watching on the glide slope.